on how to do a windmill and just transition it into an Airtrack or into 90 or 2000. So stay tuned. Okay, so first what we're going to try and do is just the actual start, the starting position, and how to actually get into the windmill. And a nice way to get into it, a way that gives you a lot of speed, a lot of swing, and a lot of momentum. Because the trick to actually, or the big trick I actually say to doing a windmill and to get up is actually more the momentum. It's not really so much of a strength thing, it's more just trying to actually kick your legs and try and twist your body all in the same motion and momentum to try and actually get yourself to actually bounce and to pop up. So there are actually two ways we can practice this. The first way is a bit of an easier way. It's just a bit of a slower way, which I think is quite nice to start at first. So you can just do it slowly and then just try and also get used to it. If used to the swing and used to the actual spin and the swing if you're not used to it. So this is the way I actually started first, which was actually just kneeling down, one knee down and your foot's going to be out. And then you're going to do almost as if you're trying to do like a normal windmill start. You're going to take your hand, bring it down like so, around to your foot. And you're going to take this hand, bring it back, as if you're trying to swing around. And as you do that motion, you're going to swing your legs up, like so. And then all you're going to do is you're sort of going to go into a little bit of a freeze position, and you're going to twist your legs out, and you're sort of going to roll down to our foot like so. And a big trick, what also helps is actually, not only just put your hand down, but to actually like twist your wrist. And if you want, you can even twist your wrist like so, to give it a little bit of swing. Or I kind of think of this as almost like 50%, or you can go like 100% and twist it all the way around like so. Because when you actually twist your hand, your body automatically wants to turn it around like so. And then that actually gives you a little bit of extra swing. So what we're going to do is we're going to twist our hand like so, either like this, or bang like that, up to you. So you put a hand down, left hand goes under like so, we swing the leg up, like this, it's a bit of a freeze, legs are going to come out, and then all we're going to do is we're going to swing like so. So this is just a nice easy drop, just to practice to get into it. It gives you like some nice swing, not too much speed yet because you're still trying to just get used to the actual motion. And what we're going to try and do is, we're just going to try and practice keeping our hips up, staying on our shoulders, and with our leg, we're on the floor, like so. We're going to try and keep this up, and we're going to try and point our foot up, like so. As we do that, we also take our shoulder, and we're going to throw our shoulder over, like so. So what we're first going to try and do is, we're just going to try and do that again. Just like this, 1, 2, and swing 3, and swing the leg up, like so. Cool. So what we're also going to try and do is, we're going to keep our hand here, like this, and we're going to keep the hand that's coming over, the shoulder that's coming over, and we're going to reach it over, so something like this over here. And the first thing we're going to try and do is, actually just try and from here, pop up, and just try and get into a headstand. For people who are a little bit weaker, we don't have too much strength to actually push up all the way. This is a nice way just to first practice working on that bounce, which has to like bounce with your hips to sort of pick yourself up and just sort of trying to point your feet up like so. So we just try it again. Down, 1, 2, and slide. 3, hips up, and pop. Bounce into your head like so. And then from there what we can do is try to push it like so into handstand. So I feel it kind of helps just at first, just to get used to it. Kind of just break it up into 1, onto the drop, 2, onto the head, 3, onto the push. So we just try again, just a little bit faster, but still nice, easy, control. 1, 2, swing, 3, slide, pop, up, like so. Cool. And once you get used to that, try and make it a little bit more of a continuous motion. One thing that I feel helps a lot when you, especially trying to windmill up, is to keep your head on the floor. And when you bounce, you sort of like bounce with your hips like so. If people do, if you can do women into halos, most people, I know I also do it, you kind of like bounce up with your hips to pop into your shoulders so you're into position. Or people who do nutcrackers, it's the same thing, kind of like bounce like so. It's the exact same concept we're trying to go for. So we'll just try it again. 1, 2, swing 3, bounce, up, like so. So as you can see, there wasn't really a lot of speed into it. It's mainly because there was a bit of strength involved, but it's mainly because I was moving my body with the swing, with the momentum, and bouncing and pushing my body up. And of course, popping off my head like that. It's actually quite an important aspect. If you want to, you can also practice from this position. A little bit trickier, but the same concept. Kick from the back, hop, keep this hand here, hand goes up, swing up with your foot, and of course, try and actually use your head to like graze like so. So we're 1, up. So if you want to, you can actually turn this into like a little bit of a drill or an exercise, because if you do it right, you try and get your momentum to push all the way straight up. If you're still not used to the swing, nice way to practice. So again, from here, hop, up, like so. So either way works quite well. Once you've got the hang of that, then we can actually try and do it from a standing position. I actually learned firstly just from staying on the floor, because I was trying to practice, trying to bounce with my hips, trying to get the right arm position, trying to kick my leg up, trying to throw my shoulder over, and of course trying to do a little bit of a bounce with the head like so. I think it's a little bit better to try and do it on the floor first, and then try and actually just practice trying to bounce up, trying to do it slowly and controlled, because there's no use actually trying to do it with a lot of speed if you don't really know how to use it, how to control it. It's almost like just jumping into like a Porsche or a Ferrari and no idea how to even control the car. It's practically like the same thing. So once you got the hang of firstly just trying to do it like slowly from the floor, then we can actually try and add a little bit more speed and try to do it from a standing position. So like as we did it when we're on our knees, when we drop down, we're going to try and do the same thing. My legs open like so. When I put my hand down, you can either put your hand down like so, 50%, or you can go full throttle like so, all the way down. And like I said, it's just going to give you a little bit more swing. So from the start, you can put a hand down like so. I always like to do 100%. From here, as we swing, our body's only going to want to turn all the way around, like so. So we turn with it. And one important thing to remember, when you're actually sort of in the handstand position, don't really keep your hands like this. Keep your hands something like this. This is a little bit better. Also, especially when you're twisting around, as soon as you twist around, as soon as your hand goes like this, then immediately put your hand down like that. That would usually just keep you alive. Or also help just throw you with your momentum. So just the first step is to be in standing position, and down, bang, left leg goes up, right leg will swing across, as it goes up and goes down, swing across like so. And then from that position, all we're going to do is a little bit of like a melt. We used to call it a melt. And you're just going to bend your arm down like so, drop into the shoulder, push away with this hand, and just roll onto the back. And the same thing, try and keep with your shoulders, keep the hips up, and when you swing with your leg, try and swing across and also try and just point that foot up. So we're just trying to do it slowly. 1, 2, drop, and try and keep this leg all the way up, like so. Okay, and we'll try again. And we'll just do it a little bit and just try and just get up onto our hip. So 1, 2, up, onto the hip like so, and then bang up. One time. 1, 2, swing, 1, up. And now I'm going to try it all together. 1, 2, up, like so. So, like I said, remember, twist, swing around, hands like so, drop, push away from yourself. Keep on the shoulders, hips up, swing, left leg up, hand down like so, hand over, keep into your hip, and actually try and do this pop sort of motion. If you want to at first, you can bend your knees to kick, but once you get used to it, then it's sort of more just like a bounce or so with the hips, and you're going to push up like so, try and push your head up like so.